How are you doing? Welcome back to my channel, I guess. God, listen, a week passes and I keep on forgetting how to fucking do the whole voiceover thing. Listen, head empty. Absolute fucking head empty. This week, what I'm doing is I don't know, I just came up with this idea of a little character. It's sort of based on myself, like in winter cold, because I do live in Canada and winters here are fucking painful. It's very cold in here, like it sucks ass how cold it is in here. So I sort of created this little character that are based off myself. In a lot of my characters are based on myself. I'm a narcissist. Hello. But yeah, I sort of thought of it while walking to work because I do have a job. Mom. I sort of thought of it while walking to work, and it was very cold, and I had these cute little eyeglasses. Because where else would you put them? Sunglasses. I'm fucking stupid, don't mind me. But yeah, these cute little sunglasses that are these yellow stars. If you lurk on my Instagram, you'll see them. Follow my Instagram, by the way. What's up with that? Do it now. Thank you. It was winter cold. I was wearing my winter jacket and I was going to work wearing my sunglasses. It's a weird thing to wear sunglasses in winter because it's not that sunny, but I can do whatever the heck I want. I almost said the F word out there. Look at me. I'm such a dangerous boy. So I sort of thought of this image of this tiny, cold little creature that's just not having it during winter. It's great. I love them. They're very cute. And yeah, I sort of wanted to show you how I sketch in digital, because it's completely different from how I sketch in traditional. In traditional, I sketch I think the way most artists do, which is line, and then just sort of approach it like I'm doodling and I'm drawing. This one, nah. In digital, I just sort of paint in the shape and the form first, and then I think of lines, because I don't know, my brain works weird. My brain functions weirdly in digital, because in digital I think of it as I don't know, maybe a different medium or something. It is a different medium. What the fuck am I talking about? I'm so no brain head empty. No brain head empty. It's so bad. It is so bad. I approach digital sketching. I do the shapes first, and I just don't think much about anything else, because I don't know, I always also sketch in red for some reason. That's just the thing that I do. I don't know, helps me abstract myself from color and value. I personally think it's fun, because it's an easy way to do that, because very often when we draw, we forget the importance of silhouette, and a good silhouette is a secret to a good artwork. A good silhouette done means it's going to be very easily readable than, if your silhouette is garbage. Not your personally, but So I sort of base it off that way, and then just think of line art and refinement later. To be fair, this piece is quite rough and very cartoony. Not that most of my art isn't cartoony. I'm just saying that this one specifically is very cartoony, because I don't know, I'm going through a phase, y'all. It's a phase of it's a phase of just experimentation with art. I don't know, it's been quite weird for me, because I had an art style before and I was pretty solid about it. I was yeah, this is my art style. Cool, great, awesome. And now I'm just yeah, how about no? and so now I'm just at a loss, and I'm experimenting a lot. So again, the render at the end of this is gonna look not completely different, but it's gonna look different from what I've shown you in the video, because I'm doing experimentation and I have no idea what I'm doing. It's great, guys. Really, just awesome. I've struggled quite a bit with colors in this one. I don't know why. Usually colors are pretty easy for me, but this time I was just what is going on? Because I wanted to do this thing when it's monochromatic and everything is kind of in this bluish, purplish tone, and then you have just a pop of yellow. But I looked at it and I was this is boring. I need to spice it up. And I tried to spice it up, and then I didn't like it, and then I went back to that, and I was just I don't know. It felt weird, and I redid a lot of it. I put on like shadows, I put on light and highlights, I put like what the fuck do you call atmospheric lighting? There you go. I put on atmospheric lighting for atmosphere lighting. There you go. God, I cannot speak. I'm telling you, man. And I was like, oh no, this is not looking quite the way I wanted it to. And again, like a day later, I look at it and I go back and I'm like, okay, I need to fix it. Because that's what I do with like, I don't know. Post-production, man, it's eating my ass. I try my best, because it's very hard to function as an artist. Can we talk about how hard it is to function as an artist? It's because, like, you have to think of, like, concepts and then put them on paper. Like, I think it's genuinely the hardest part of the job is just oh my god, I don't know how to describe it. Just the pure amount of, like, thinking up new ideas constantly. And the reality is, like, a lot of people think that, like, I just take the first thing that comes to my mind and throw it on paper. No. I draw so much more than people realize. Like, I draw a lot. I draw pretty much every day, and, like, I don't post most of it anywhere because I'm either not satisfied with it, or I think it's just like practice or like a certain, thought or whatever. Like, it's very hard to think of new things to draw, and very often you default to something that you're comfortable with drawing and something that you like drawing, and unfortunately that can be a little boring and stale, and it just sucks, man. It's annoying when you also I'm pretty sure a lot of artists can relate to this, and it's going to be a little hard to put into words, but when you think of a concept and you think of an art piece and you're like, whoa, this is going to be fucking good. This is going to be fucking great. Oh my god, everyone's going to love it. This is going to be so fun and it's so interesting to draw and it's going to be just like great. And then you put it on paper and it just looks nothing like you wanted it to look like. You know what I'm talking about? Like, like it's this thing where you're like, damn, this is art. This is so cool. This is so good. Like, damn, I'm so excited for this. And then you put it on paper and it's just like not what you wanted it to be. I think maybe I'm going through an art blog. I don't know. But I think it's just part of it that I'm like, oh no, how do I function? God damn it. maybe I'm tripping. I think this work of art was that feeling, the feeling of like, oh yeah, this is gonna be exciting. This is gonna be so fun, and everyone's gonna like it, and I'm gonna love it the most. And I just looked at it now, and I started drawing it, and I was like, something's off. The vibe is not correct. The vibe isn't there. What is going on? It's a weird thing, and I think a lot of artists kind of like relate to that. It's a very artist thing to feel, and I think other fields too. Like when you just have something in mind and it just doesn't turn out the way you want it to, and you're like, oh man, I thought it'd be cool, but guess not. Damn. Being an artist is hard, dude. Being artist is hard. I think I rant a lot about what it's like to be an artist. It's because it's like it hurts. It hurts. I think it's also because a lot of people don't really understand. People think that you fucking paint fucking happy clouds and trees and you're all excited and whatnot. And I'm like, no, art is hard. People think that it's like very like the stroke of inspiration and you're like feel the power of fucking Apollo feeling you up, because Apollo is god of creativity as well. God of creativity. Was it Athena? Athena is the goddess to weaving, but they're all kind of gods of art to a degree because Greeks valued art a lot. But yeah, what I'm saying is that like people think the muse strikes you and suddenly you're like, wow, now I'm just gonna draw fucking Jesus and it's gonna be great. It's art, baby. I don't know. Usually it's so hard to just function. A big secret as to why a lot of artists are good is because a lot of artists are fucking mentally ill. Hello. And when you're mentally ill, it's very, very hard to produce work. Welcome to the unfortunate reality of art. Y'all think it's fun? Y'all think it's fun in games? Nah, dude. It hurts. It was just one of those days, when you're just like, oh man, art ain't it. I think I just need to maybe experiment with style more, or play around so that I feel more satisfied with what I'm creating. But for now, this is what we have, and it's okay. It's okay to create things that aren't exactly how you envisioned them, because the important thing is that you've created them and you did your best and you put your best foot forward because your other foot kind of sucks. Yeah, you put your best foot forward and you tried your best, and it may not look exactly the way you wanted it to look, but you tried your best. And that's today's art affirmation of the day. Your art may suck, but at least you tried your best. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Is it wrapping up by this point? I think it's gonna wrap up. Today's feels so lazy. I have to finish this thing. I'm gonna record this and go to editing. And today's just like lazy town. It's so funny because I don't know. I hope you're all listening to this, and I hope this is not gibberish to you. I hope we function well from this point on. 2022 has already been a year. Oh boy. But yeah. Anyway, I think I don't have much else to say besides just ranting about how sad my life is. I hope you enjoyed this work. I hope the fact that it's different from that the final render is different from what you see, what the final that you see the recording is not too jarring. I hope that's not too jarring. And I'm gonna go edit and be sad and maybe read a book about gay vampires. You know, as you should. Stay safe, and I don't usually ask this, but subsnurb and like and comment and just interact. Let's be friends. Let's hang out more. Hope you come back. Bye-bye.